So you're looking for a property that has everything that you're looking for, but maybe not so crazy on the taxes. This is gonna be the property tour for you. We are right outside of Morristown, New Jersey, in a town that you probably haven't heard about. It's actually one of those towns that not too many people know about, but it's called Harding, New Jersey. We are just miles away from the green on Morristown. I'm gonna be going a property tour of what $1.8 million can get you with only $16,000 taxes. That's almost unheard of in New Jersey, but we're gonna be touring it today, and you're gonna breaking this property down. It's sort of like a blast from the past because this has been in the same family since the 80s. They haven't changed much, but the property's in beautiful shape. It's structurally there, but this is gonna be a really fun one. So stick around to the end because we have a lot of cool things happening, including flying a drone in a living room. I'm gonna be doing that in a little bit. And then you gotta check out this basement. The basement that we're gonna see here is just, it's something that it's like I wanna maybe put like a soccer arena or a bowling alley or something. We'll check it out, but it's gonna be a fun one. Stick around to the end on this. My name's Sean McIntyre. I'm the team leader of the Living in North Jersey real estate team, and we are here at our newest listing, and this one is great. I mean, look at this. This is just a blast from the past. Like I said, really, really fun property that we're gonna be touring here, but it's in beautiful shape. It just, you know, needs some updating. But my goal in today's property tour is to show you what $1.8 million can get for you in the town of Harding. Harding is just a beautiful town right outside of Morristown. I got my cheat sheet here, so I'll be able to reference it. But we have ourselves right here a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath, mansion style home, private, secluded. You'll probably see some of the aerial shots from the drone. You know, maybe actually right now, let's see some, okay. And you'll see what this property is all about. But I'll tell you, Harding itself is just a very, very quiet, small town that really has the space and the country style living that you're probably looking for. If you're into that, oh, this is perfect place. So yeah, as we're going through here, let's just see some of this stuff that is just really, really, really fun. I mean, I'm telling you, like this hosting area, I would love to have guests here. This is just beautiful of what is going on, the space, the size, and like I said, I'm gonna be taking the drone up in a little bit. You're gonna see that, but check this fireplace out. Check the height of the ceilings, everything going on here. This is just massive, massive, massive. But we're gonna be checking out a lot of stuff. You see the kitchen over here. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a little blast from the past. We'll be going diving deep on that in a little bit. But let's go take a hop on over here to this side little office. I mean, this is like a bedroom. This thing's massive, and it's like, you know, checking this out here. You got the inlaid cabinets. Look at this, this oak look, light, you know, got the stain too, a nice light stain. So really, really nice look. But I love this. You know, just imagine having that as your office, looking over the backyard. And I'm sure you've seen many of those drone shots there of the deck and the privacy and everything, really nice. But it's so crazy with the size of this place because you are getting a massive house, as you're gonna see as we continue on this tour here. For, you know, 1.8 million, to only pay $16,000 in taxes is unheard of. It's unheard of. That's why we got to pay attention to towns like Harding, because I mean, if we're gonna get taxes like this here in New Jersey, man, I might be moving myself. Jeez. Talking about home for $16,000. But let's see here. You know, I want to show you the size of this living room, and what better way than taking the drone up. Yeah, get some video shots here. But this place is just, you know, it's just fun to see what's going on here. You know, being able to actually fly this thing and look at us and, you know, have a good time in here. You're not seeing that in too many properties. The ceiling heights, I mean, we're talking 30 feet at least. It's up there. Can't wait to tour the second level. That's gonna be really fun. You know, what's going on in here is we got bedrooms. You got the master over here on the first floor. Be going through that. You gotta check out some of the bathrooms. You know, like I said, this place needs to be updated a little bit, but the home itself is there. So I'm gonna bring this guy down, but I just wanted to have a little bit of fun on this because you know me, like having a good time when touring properties. See if he lands on his own there. There we go. Love it. All right, there we go. Let's check out the kitchen, see what's going on here. So we got a lot to see. I'm really excited for that, the basement, really excited for some of these bathrooms, but you know, you get what I'm talking about with the kitchen. You got the old tile, and I actually brought a couple clients in here, and believe it or not, the feedback is in a lot of people are liking the older school tile. You know, I remember this, I always remember, what is it, Home Alone, you see Kevin McAllister's house, they got the old blue tile, I think, in the kitchen, if I remember correctly, but it's that similar look. Why don't you drop a comment below? Are you into this, or are you rather update, maybe do the courts and open things up a little bit? I want to hear what you want to do. But this is so cool. We got the wine glasses, got this awesome for hosting. You can see right through here, like, hey, let me grab you guys a drink. What do you want? You know, so it's got the bar and kitchen set up. Got the wine holder here, the wine rack. We got dual cooking stoves. We got 2 stoves here. You know, want to heat something up. I mean, this is like, you can do some Iron Chef stuff here, where it's you got multiple areas to cook. You got multiple sinks. You got the 2 double sink over here. You got the single kind of bar style sink right there. So I mean, this is what's happening here. This is some really good stuff. And then we are overlooking that backyard, beautiful lighting with the windows. I mean, you can barely tell the lights are on. This is really all natural lighting for the most part. And then we kind of walk into the living room here. So I'm gonna be touring, you know, quick little sneak peek over there. We got the, we'll go that way next. That's where the basement is. I keep talking about this basement. I'm telling you, you gotta stick around for that. So here we are, living room, separation. You wanna have a nice Thanksgiving or whatever, good time. Yeah, I don't know if we're using these anymore. You tell me, are you the intercom? Oh, I didn't even realize there's a half bath here. I mean, I'm telling you, there's so much hidden treasures in this property that, you know, I kid you not, I was in this property earlier in the week and I forgot that there's a half bath there. Call me crazy. Closet space, yep, got it here. Obviously the entranceway where you come in and, you know, make this happen, like your grand entrance. You know, you have your guests come on over for a little party or get together and you walk in to see all this. Can't beat that. Let's check out this master bedroom here. So this is the entranceway to it. That's right, the entranceway to the master. And, you know, we have this space here that, you know, obviously, it is a very, very large space that we have. So you have a, you know, maybe a lounge area, read a book, whatever you want to do. We got your own little private little, corridor area before you enter the master. So I mean, noise-wise, you got separation. You know, if having guests over late, you can go to sleep if you want. I don't know. You tell me. What do people do? But here we are. This is the master bedroom. And it's like, I'm starting off with this because the bedrooms upstairs, they actually are pretty impressive. And I kind of think I like the one upstairs a little bit more personally. I want to get your feedback on it when we see it, but it's cool because it kind of overlooks everything. But you see the size of this here is just, it's a large room, a large space. So very nice. It's got its own private deck over here. So we can really just come on down and walk out, you know, have a cup of coffee in the morning, enjoy yourself. And then really I want to check out this bathroom, see what's going on. Let's see this. I mean, this is, I'm telling you, it's a little blast from the past. What do y'all think? What do y'all think on this one here? I want to hear your feedback. Do you want the tub? Yes or no? Can you see the tub there? I might be, maybe go a little bit better so I can see that tub. But look at that. You see it there? You just walk right in. And you know, it is what it is. It's a tub in the ground here. Let me get on in here. I'm telling you, this thing is spacious. Boom, here we are. So look, I can really see it. Enjoy ourselves. This is a big freaking tub. What's your thoughts on that? Drop a comment below. Would you keep it or would you maybe update it, do something else? I don't know, I want to hear what you would want to do to this because I'm loving it personally. I think it's pretty cool, but you know, maybe obviously a little bit of updating here. I think the look of that is maybe a little dated, but got the shower, cool, very good. And then vanities, his and hers. Awesome. Let's take a quick break from the property tour because I want to show you exactly where Harding is located on a map. We're going to hop onto the map tour right now. So here we are in Harding. This is the town right here, as you see with the red line. A couple things that you want to know about, which I'll get into in a little bit, is some things like the Great Swamp and Morristown, all that kind of stuff. But let me zoom out so you can see exactly where we are in proximity to New York City. That tends to be the big focal point. So here we are, we have New York right here. Boom, we've got Harding right here. Easiest way of getting in will be Route 24 to Route 78, taking the Holland Tunnel to get on into NYC. Obviously, you have back roads to Route 78 as well that connect through. And then if you hop onto 287, you can take Route 80 and 280 to some of the major crossings. If you're traveling by car, what's super simple is you do have the transit lines for the train. All that is in close proximity. As we zoom in a little bit more, you'll see the main name that keeps popping up here is Morristown. So Morristown has the train station, Chatham has train station, Madison. So all the surrounding towns have train. Reason why you're probably not gonna see a train in a place like Harding is the fact that, as you can see on here, it is all green. This is all green. So that means nature, that means woods, it means separation. So although, you know, probably not the best town for putting a train in because you have that separation, but what's so great is you have 287 going straight through the town, and you've probably seen me on some of my other videos of other towns. 287 is the major junction that loops around NYC, so getting to places is very easy, very simple. So if you want to, let's say, go to Morristown, I mean, that's simple back roads. You don't even have to hop on 287 if you want to get to Morristown, but you could. And then obviously if you want to go down to maybe South Jersey or somewhere else, you hop on 287, you can take to the Turnpike or Parkway, but then also getting access to, you know, 24 here, and that's super simple. Actually, that's 124, and then Route 24 is right here. But all these towns, this is the old original highway that was built, you know, many years ago, and that's where all the towns are located. So getting access to Madison, Chatham, very, very easy from Harding. And obviously the big thing is that Morristown connection, because it is literally right here. So if you want to go to the green, go out to dinner, enjoy yourselves, right there. Obviously, I have a property map tour of Morristown, so you know a little bit more about that I can put in the description below. But learning a little bit more about Harding, what we have going on here, I'll say the big thing here is the Great Swamp. That is just a beautiful place to go. Been there with the kids many times. We go every spring, every fall. They have the birds that come in and they actually land there when they're migrating. So there's a lot happening, but you see a lot of these boardwalk type trails, which are super cool, very nice. They're, you know, you're safe. You're not going to be falling into the water or anything like that. But you see, this is the vibe. Actually, here's one of them. Maybe is that a fowl or something? I don't know. But let's see here. So this is some, just to get an idea of what's happening. But this is just a beautiful swamp. You're going to see the turtles, the frogs, the plants, everything like that. Really nice stuff. So that's very close here in Harding. Going back onto the map. You know, just it's really the biggest thing you want to know about this town is you have separation, you have very large homes, you've got space between one another. So it's just a beautiful place to be, and it's been a wonderful town to live in and be a part of. Obviously, Jockey Hollow is another thing that is super close here. Now, Jockey Hollow is famous because that's where George Washington stayed, so that's a really nice nature park. You know, it goes back, brings back the essentially what it looked like back in George Washington's day when he spent the winter here. So kind of cool stuff here. So you're one with nature in Harding. You've got the proximity to the city. You have train lines in neighboring towns if you need them. And then you got the major highway going right through town. But we are private, we're in nature, and I'm loving it. Let's hop back onto the property tour. Let's go check out some of these other rooms upstairs before we head down to that basement. I'm telling you, I'm thinking of putting like a bowling alley or something in the basement. I don't know. I feel like this house needs it, right? But you got the space, you got the size. This is what Harding is all about. It is larger style homes, country style living, separation, not far from Morristown at all. I mean, we are under a 10-minute drive to the green, which if you've seen a lot of my other videos, you know what the green's all about. If you haven't, you know, I'll probably put a link in the description below so you can check out Morristown, but that's where the party's happening, the nightlife, the dinner, you know, all that kind of stuff. So let's keep going here. Now, actually take a little look down there. If the drone didn't get enough for you. So we got another bedroom here, plenty of lighting, loving it. I don't know, the carpet, yeah, you know. My parents had it the same color too. They replaced it a little while ago, but you know, it was the thing. And what I love here about this is that you have this overlook here. So, you know, you can go on down here and just peek on through, check out on your guests, check out on the kids, whatever it is. Bathroom between the bedrooms. Shower. Pink toilet. We keeping it, we getting rid of it. Come on, comment below. I want to hear about it. Second one here on the upper level. Yellow. I get phone calls, texts, emails every single day from people just like you looking to buy, sell, and invest in New Jersey suburbs. So if you're looking to make that move, whether you're looking to do it in 3 days or 30 days, it doesn't make a difference. Why don't you reach out, book a call. Always happy to hop on and make sure I can update you on what's happening in today's market. Here we go. I love all these shots. I mean, there's that look down there. Like how cool would it be just to be up here chilling, you know, enjoying, watching the kids play, watching the guests, you know, entertaining whatever it is you're doing. But this is so cool. And something I keep forgetting to talk about is the skylights. Come in, please. Come in. Come in. I need a snack. Mom, I need a snack. That'd be me. Let's see here. Bedroom up here. I mean, this, when I first came in here, I thought this was the master when I first toured the property. I didn't realize there was that whole other section of the house that's a master. But the reason is I loved it, the fact that it's got its own, you know, nice, large size space, but then it's got its own private bathroom. And you know, it's got another tub as well. So I was like, oh, this has got to be the master, not knowing that you had that whole other wing of a home. But I love the fact that you just come out here and you got all this going on. You got the window over here overlooking the kitchen. You got the window over here overlooking the living room. So I'm like, this is so cool. You know, go down, see what's going on down there. And, yo, what's up? How's it going? Hey, you gonna make me some breakfast? All right, let's go. Yeah, I don't know. That's the vibe I got. I kind of thought that was it, but obviously the other room's a little bit bigger. But hey, let's go check out that basement. I want to see what your thoughts are on this one because it's huge. But look, long story short here, right now this property, it's 1.8 million. I mean, you're getting a whole heck of a lot of house in a very, very desirable town, amazing schools, all that kind of stuff. Check niche.com. Don't quote me on that. That's niche.com facts that about the schools and everything like that. But you know, what's wonderful about this is that you have the opportunity to turn this into a much, much more expensive home. You know, this is the current market value, but at the end of the day, it's like you update this place, and I mean, I'm not messing around. You're getting close to a $3 million marker for sure. Laundry room, but you see a lot of that in Harding. Got another bathroom, full bath, very good. All right, and now here we are. This is like what I've been talking about. For me, I think having a killer basement's awesome because, you know, especially with kids and everything like that. But I don't know, I'm putting like turf or something down here. I'm doing a workout room, I'm doing turf, I'm doing ping pong, pool tables, I'm doing it all. Yeah, you see that, you know, there's space there, and then there's space there, and then there's space there. Like, how many columns we got? We got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 rows of columns. Look at this, we got the, you know, I-beam. Can you see that up there? The I-beam up here. Sorry, if you can't see that. Let me see it from over here. There we go. So that's a steel beam that, you know, really, really nice. It is structurally sound house. It is structurally sound. But I mean, you tell me what you would do in this place. I want to hear it in the comments. I want to see it in the comments. Because there's a lot that can go on here. Just, you already got the ping pong table, I'm putting it on now. You see the space, this is just huge. You got some larger windows as well. You know, look at this here. So, I mean, you've got height elevation where you can go outside. So it's not exactly below grade. Let's see, we got ourselves the heating system. You know, me personally, I'd close this area off and, you know, possibly make it so it's a little bit more hidden. Put some good old LVT down, luxury vinyl tile, and I kid you not, I'm putting maybe like a little turf section, a workout area. I want to hear, you tell me what would you do? I want to hear about it because this is just one of those basements that are super cool. For more videos like this, you got to make sure you click subscribe. That's the biggest thing, so you can stay up to date with everything that's happening in New Jersey suburbs. I don't want you missing a beat. I want you to be the first to know about them. And the easiest way of understanding about what's happening in New Jersey suburbs is by clicking subscribe and hitting the bell, because that's going to give you the notification But yeah, let's see what, this is great. I mean, I hope this video was enough to show you what is happening here in this town. This is a little awesome blast from the past type style home, but I'm waiting for someone excited to see who the next buyer is gonna be to turn this into the home of the future. We'll see you on the next one.